This is really the tournament where you'll get that name that no one has ever heard before and who's really might be their first time out on tour. So I'm excited to see some new names.
Alrighty guys, Johnny Disc Golf here at the Las Vegas Challenge with coverage presented by OTB. I'm sitting here with Nate Perkins of Nate Strike fame. How you doing, buddy?
Good, Corey. Thanks for having me, man.
I'm excited to get the year started, excited to see you and everybody. How was your off season?
It was good, man. I did a little work on my van, a little engine work, getting it ready for the road, some brakes and rotors and whatnot, and I'm feeling ready to get back out there.
That's good, man, and you should be ready because this is the first event of the year. I was at the Wintertime Open. It's an A tier, but this really feels like the kickoff of the season.
Yeah.
How do you feel about 3 courses, big NT? How's the energy level?
I mean, it's great. The facility here is amazing. I really feel taken care of here by everyone up here at Innova. So, I mean, Wild Horse is a great place to start the year off, throwing your disc into the mountains and sunshine. So I'm happy to be here.
Cool. And you mentioned that you did a lot of work in the van. If people haven't seen it, it's maybe one of the prettiest, coolest looking vans on tour with the purple. You and Alyssa are going to be hitting it pretty hard this year.
Yep.
Any new plans or anything like that? I know you guys are a media household.
Yeah, Alyssa's really working hard on the photo game. She's going to have a big year. And I've got plans to run a few events around the country, the Playoff with Perkins event series, and I'm also going to Europe this year, so I'm pretty stoked about that.
Dude, big things, Nate. I'm really excited for you. We hung out a little bit last year, so it's good to really catch up after the off season. A lot of people on tour, they know you and they know that you're not maybe the longest thrower on tour.
Sure.
I think you're happy to admit that. And this course is pretty long and open.
Yeah.
How do you feel about your game relative to the course in the golf out here?
Yeah, I mean, I think that some people could look at it as a disadvantage to not throw as far, and that might come into play on a few of the longer par 3s, but there's not really a par 4 that I can't reach in 2 shots. So I'm feeling pretty confident about how far I'm throwing out here to score.
Sure. And, maybe even the long throwers might find themselves in trouble trying to get too aggressive.
Right.
So, that's a factor too. Last year we saw a battle down here at the end where Eagle took it. Any predictions for how this year is going to go? With yourself excluded, because I know you're going to win, obviously.
Right. I mean, those guys are going to be at the top battling again. Eagle's definitely coming back to win. I mean, I know a lot of people are looking past Joel Freeman, but that guy can get out here and he can rip some 500-foot shots. I'm excited to see Kevin Jones play this year, good buddy of both of ours, and just an all-around great player. And I'm excited to see someone new on the scene. This is really the tournament where you'll get that name that no one has ever heard before and who's really might be their first time out on tour. So I'm excited to see some new names.
Awesome. Is there any events early in this season? I mean, we're in Vegas now, but there is that first leg. Any events that you're particularly looking forward to in this first swing?
Definitely Waco, the Waco Pro Tour back in Texas. Almost won that one last year, so I'm going to be dialed come Waco.
Awesome. I know, there was some drama last year, so you got to be, super excited to get out there and really just put it to the test again. Are there any new discs to your bag, any new plastic, any new shots you're working on?
Yeah, Discmania just came out with the DD3 Cloudbreaker, and I mean, it's pushed the Destroyer out of my bag, and it's adding like 25-30 feet to my drive. So it's opening up new angles for me, and I'm really loving it.
That's great to hear. I know I saw Eagle throwing a little bit at Wintertime Open, and he was saying it gave him legitimately extra distance, which is a scary thing to think about.
Yeah,
but hey, if it's true, it's true.
Yeah.
So I want to get you out of here. Is there any way or anything that you would like to say to your fans or any supporters back home?
Yeah, Night Strike 2 coming soon. Color Glow FD. Manny Trujillo killed it on the art again, and I'm just excited to get it back in the hands of my fans and supporters everywhere. So thank you guys.
Great. Well, that's all I have with Nate Perkins here. For coverage of all things disc golf, make sure to check out my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching that interview. Guys, if you'd like to support, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it as much as you can. And if you have it in you, the patreon.com/JohnnyDiscGolf, where every dollar goes to cleaning up this disaster of a van.